Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Nuggets News. Tonight's video is just going to be a quick market update and I'm going to show you exactly how to use Shapeshift integrated in the Jaxx wallet. So obviously the past 48 hours we've seen those bad announcements come out of China and South Korea. I've spoken about those at length in my previous videos. My main message was don't panic. If you've got that money that you should always keep on the sidelines, buy some of your favorite coins when they're cheap. That's exactly how we played it. I didn't think that this was too bad a news, relatively speaking, and that good coins have held up relatively well. Okay, the market's recovered, and today we're just sort of seeing everything consolidate at a higher level. So, at the time, well done to members. We were looking for a few trades. IOTA was one of the most beat up coins on TenX, where I like to margin trade, and we got in right here around that 52-cent mark, locking in some 40% gains in 24 hours. So great trade there. And the other trade and coin that I've liked for a long time now, I covered this months ago in my top 5 altcoin videos, and it's fallen off a lot of people's radars, is Golem. So it's only the past 24 hours we've started to see a bit of hype, and I posted this out to members yesterday morning. So at the time, I think Golem was trading for around 30 cents, and we've already seen Golem have a big move. So another 40% gain there for us in the past 24 hours. So really liking those calls when we do that fundamental research and they play out the way that we assume. So a lot of people now expecting some exciting news in relation to an Amisa Go possible working relationship with Golem. So we'll see if that plays out. But well done to those that took those trades. So what I want to jump over to now is just the Jaxx wallet. And obviously they also have the Chrome extension. So we'll just see if this opens up here. The internet's been terribly slow in Australia lately, and I believe there was some damage to the underwater cables. So if you're experiencing slow network speeds, that may be why. So this Chrome extension here, built-in plugin, create a new wallet or pair or restore another wallet as you can, and that's what I like about Jaxx. Now, I've spoken about at length how Jaxx should not be used to store big amounts of cryptocurrency. The Jaxx makers themselves have said that this should only be used as a hot wallet. So when you're on the go, when you want to, transport reasonably small amounts of money, a few $100s, maybe a few $1,000s, okay, but don't store all your crypto on there. So there has been a flaw. It is possible for a hacker to get into your desktop computer and rip out a particular file and restore your wallet without the private key. So that is an issue, and I only use this on my MacBook or my phone when I'm sort of on the go to transport a few $100s around. So that's just my Bitcoin address there. And another thing I want to touch on quickly before we do a shapeshift is a lot of people still getting confused with the concept of your Ethereum address can be the same address for your Ethereum and all your Ethereum tokens. So I'll just go over to the wallets panel here, and any Ethereum ERC20 token, so all these ones here, you're going to recognize most of these names I've spoken about: Golem, Jaxx, all these ones here. And just recently download the latest update, and we've now got the pay token from TenX in the wallet as well. So that's the one I'm going to add today. That's going to create another tab over here for the pay token. But the important thing to notice is this is the same address. So my Ethereum tokens and my Ethereum address are always the same. So you can reboot this with your private key or your backup phrase in my Ether wallet or store it safely, but this is the same address housing all your tokens. So hopefully most guys can get their head around that concept now. So I've got a few $100s here. I'm just going to click on the Shapeshift button. That's going to bring up these tabs. Bitcoin in my wallet. What do you want to shapeshift it to? I just want to shapeshift it over to that pay token. Now, even if I don't necessarily create that new pay tab up the top, it's still just going to go to my Ethereum address as I just spoke about. So it's always there, even if it doesn't actually appear. So click on pay. Now, this obviously does have a few percent fee, but if you just don't want to muck around with exchanges and sending money over and all that sort of all that sort of jazz, then the Jaxx wallet, this built-in Shapeshift integration might be for you. So I'm just going to shift the max amount there. That's going to calculate how many pay tokens I can get for that Bitcoin I've got in there. So, $3 fee there. I'm not too fussed about that. And I'm just going to shift that. I'm just going to confirm. And obviously I'm not going to type in my PIN number here for a live video, but that's all you have to do there. That's going to start that transaction. That's going to send the Bitcoin. That's going to take a few blocks to be confirmed, and then again a few blocks for that pay token to show up back in your account there, and it's just going to show up here in your wallet. So that's how to use Shapeshift on board the Jaxx wallet. A friendly option for those guys that have just got a few basic coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum and are looking to maybe add others without having to open up more wallets, more accounts on more websites. So that's it for today's video, guys. Obviously, those markets have bounced back well. Well done to those that didn't panic sell. We're starting to get used to that hodling, okay? The markets are rough, they're turbulent, but they reward those that hold on and buy good quality coins. So, as always, guys, please give this video a like, share these videos around, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for tuning in. Cheers.